Let's go to the point you made there about sleepy Joe Biden, putting the sleepy into Joe Biden. We know at home he's got tanking polling numbers, a crucial gubernatorial race in Virginia. There was an NBC News survey out showing his personal ratings now are almost underwater. 42% of Americans approve of his performance. Worse still, some 71% think the US is on the wrong track. But in Glasgow, he was sleeping away. Let's have a look.
Make decisions and reach agreements which will affect the lives of generations to come. You are in a position of extraordinary power. You can change forever the trajectory we are on. You can...
Now, I know from first-hand experience these things are tedious beyond belief. I don't blame him falling asleep. I have done that in the past, but I'm not the leader of the free world. He has a problem here that isn't going away, is it, James?
No, he's got a huge problem, Peta, and the United States has a huge problem, I think, as long as Joe Biden is president. You know, all of those numbers that you recited before, especially that 71% of Americans saying things are heading in the wrong direction, that's a devastating number. I've never seen anything like that. We're going to see overnight, I think, numbers coming out of Virginia, where there is this crucial governor's race, and it will show, if the Republicans pick it up, that they have a path back to power through the suburbs, because you know, the Democrats have gone so hard and so far on things like critical race theory in the classrooms, all sorts of far-left, political correct, woke ideological nonsense that it's just alienated so many people in the mainstream. If Youngkin picks it up in Virginia, that's going to be huge. And you can tell how worried they are by the number of dirty tricks the Democrats have been playing in this campaign. But I want to give you a couple of other poll numbers. You know, there are now, I've seen two separate polls. One had 42%, one had 43% of American voters thought that Joe Biden wasn't mentally sharp enough to be president. That's huge. I mean, it's huge that they're even asking the question. Another poll I saw, a Marist poll, said that, you know, when you dove into the crosstabs of it, you found that both in the suburbs and rural areas, but also in the cities, which is supposed to be the real Democrat heartland, voters want a different candidate for the Democrats on the ticket at the next election. This is really, really worrisome for Joe Biden and Joe Biden's handlers, because he's going into this. He's had 80 million people voted for him at the last election, and now there's absolutely no support for him. And the anti-Biden forces are, you know, not this top-down celebrity-driven thing like they were with the anti-Trump forces. They're coming up from the grassroots. You know, that's what this whole Let's Go Brandon thing is all about. It's about just a complete rebuke to the Biden class and the media class that has been carrying him and carrying water for him for all these many months.